The United States are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball if he can get there. Valverde. And it's Messi. And Fernandez. Goes looking wide. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandez. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Keeper's dealt with that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Fernandez. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause. Messi plays it short. In towards the back stick. Kane! Goal! Barcelona! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Fernandez. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's come loose. Played into space. Messi receives it in a good position here. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fernandez. It's Kane! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Fernandez. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Kane. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Figo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Figo. Figo powering forward here. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Valverde wins the duel this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Adeyemi, can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
The United States can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Fernandez. That has been cut short. Akanji. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Messi. Deep cross, climbs up big! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Valverde.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Here comes the corner. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. And they've got a throw. Camavinga. Camavinga. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Neymar. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi. Camavinga. Botman producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Knocks it out wide. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 44, el dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Kane.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Now it's Kane. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fagioli. Now that's well seen too. Coman. It's a good run down the right. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And it's Figo.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same.
Big chance! Azar. And Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Azar. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi gets into a good position. Skims one in. Marquinhos goes long. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
He's gone for goal! Out to the right.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now that looks a decent ball. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Fernandez. And here's Kane. Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The United... He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Martinelli. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Kane. Rafinha. He's looking wide. Oh, they can break here. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Kane. And he's opted for the long pass. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's been slipped through. And it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pin. Could be danger here. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's in a great position here. Messi. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. That is lovely. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Robertson. Fernandez. And it's Azar. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Azar. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Fernandez to Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Martinelli picks it up out wide. And this is Kane. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rafinha gathers from the goal kick. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Fernandez. Hazard. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Messi.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
And it's Neymar.
96.026 espectadores.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Grimaldo plays it short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Figo. Figo! He's missed, but not by that far. Searching pass he's played there. He's found the way through. Martinelli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Belletti threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Shifted it to the flank. Figo. Ribéry. That's tidy.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Hazard. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Marquinhos cuts it out.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Figo. It's Figo! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. The United States take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Figo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is...